Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money, Sunday the 16th. Selection Sunday, a few hours. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell on, because we'll be back for a Selection Sunday show. I guess it'll be like your little look at lines after the show or after the brackets come out, because there'll be lines up and I'll have to get down on some stuff there, and then I'll come into the show, talk about the brackets, and then and that's it. Then we'll wrap it up. Again, Picks Parlays, Winners, Whiners, Sean Higgs. Just loaded up on the sites there. The Cubbies this week, 6 a.m. show, Thursday. Cubbies live. That'll be on the Sean Higgs YouTube. All right? Can't run crazy live stuff like that. Again, I don't own the other channels, so please follow if you like live baseball during the day and some crappy overproduced baseball cards that we rip into and then throw them away. Maybe I'll have a big bonfire once a week with with all the cards. Twitter, I'm Mr. Sean Higgs. iHeartRadio for the Midday Money Replay podcast yesterday. Listen, there was a fire of some kind of crap. Just knocked out the power. Was out most day. I mean, I got a generator, and I put that on, but I was going to come in and just play online to finish out a video. So that's what happened. It is what it is. We'll get right into it for Sunday here. We'll do a quick little rundown, give you some picks, talk about the contest, where we stand in that, and then we will be out of here. Let's put them in the chat. No, you know what? I didn't even put them on the X yet. Usually I make a little post and then I just hit send, or post rather, but I did not do that yet. I thought I had it done. I didn't. That's all right. There's only 3 games, 2 college and an NBA. So put them here in the comments section as well for you. You come after the fact, you can see the games. And away we go. College basketball, here we go. 252, 224. We're down a little bit here in the Midday Money Show. Tennessee and Michigan, a pair of doggies for you today. NBA 44 and 33. We're up a little bit here in the video for you, plus 890. The Utah Jazz plus 13.5. There you go. That's your Sunday. I mean, I got some games on the site today. Early here, I do have Yale. Again, my line's a little different from yesterday. 159.5 on the total I have here under. Florida 141.5. I got the over. VCU I got under 129.5. So some of these lines are already gone. Memphis, I really don't love anything in that game. And there you go. I got the other 2 here, Tennessee and Michigan. I do have to say from yesterday, Mr. Numbers, he said take the Tennessee under. Winner for Mr. Numbers. I'll never hear the end of that one. Scott Cobe wanted to do was that Derek White over 3.5 threes? 1 for 7. I mean, they were there. He had the shots, fella. That's a tough way to go down when the guy's not hitting them. It's one thing if he takes like 2, you're like, he takes 7 to miss is frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. Contest. We all know the great Nochi won last week's first contest. Contest 2 right now, unofficial leaders. Mike Hartman, 12 points. 12 points for Mike. And I did kind of double check all these. So it's unofficial, but I don't like just calling out finales because no one else is close to these guys, because when you have Alabama State plus 5, you kind of jump out above everybody else, and no one's going to catch them when you got plus 5s rolling here. So Mike Harmon 12, The Truth with 10, Rory Riker with 9. listen, the truth, he's in trouble. All he got left is VCU. And both guys got VCU as well. So the truth is he's in trouble because that's all he's got left. Best he can do would be an 11 spot. Rory with 9. He's got VCU. He's got Florida, which is a 2. He's got Memphis, which is a 1. He's got Wisconsin at a 5 seed. So, I mean, he could be looking at a big day here. I mean, what's that? 5? We're talking about 18 points possibly. And then Mike Harmon. He's got a couple left here. He's going to need some help, though. He's got VCU in the 1 and Florida in the 2. So at best, he can get a 15. Now, can we get a tie at 15 if Memphis and Whiskey lose? Or because that's what we need happening here. Otherwise, Rory comes out on top. Again, I looked at a couple other people that, again, when people have a 5er, kind of eliminates everybody else who didn't have that. You know, although Giovanni does have he's got 5 out here with Whiskey, but again, it doesn't make a difference. He had St. John's and Akron. Where else is he going? VCU. Not enough. Not enough points. Not enough points. So, again, I will do a complete everybody recounting. But just going through it, if you don't have 5 points on Wisconsin pending, you're pretty much out of it. You're pretty much out of it. Tooch likes the over 158.5. I am opposite of Tooch, but I'm also crap this month. I am 45 and 55 for the month of March. Has not been good. Normally I have a bad February. It has come into a bad tournament 2 weeks. Still an overall good year, but a bad one. Tooch, I'm trying, Tooch. I'm trying. B-Hawk, I like VCU -7. Had a massive day of live betting. There you go. Let's see. Live betting, having some fun. Take the wins. Take the wins. I wanted to say take the dog today. Again, they really took care of business against them, right? That's why I kind of, 70-54, some nonsense. They really smacked them around. So I understand laying the 7. JK's in the house. Moneyline Markel's in the house. I am all right. There's Winners and Whiners. PNP. There's me. SGA 40, which took 45. It's all good. Here we go. Money extend the line. Markel wants to push up his player props. Yeah, Gators. That line's moved up. I saw like a 5.5 even. Richard, Cornell today, Wisconsin. Pay a little juice. Florida 5.5 college basketball sprinkle Cornell money line. I like the Cornell money line. Again, the Florida one, I just said I thought that was moved up there to a 5.5. Listen, do I like the Gators? I mean, they win here. They probably should be maybe talked about as a 1 seed. I don't know, 5.5. Even at a 5, I might have to take the Vols there. Whiskey 2.5. Listen, you definitely got to pay a little bit there. It's at 4.5 right now, I think, or 4s. What do we have here for this Michigan game live? Yeah, 4s, pretty much 4s across the board here now. Stop Geo, good luck. We're going to try to. Wine time's in the house, my guy. Like the Hornets' first half full game. It's a brutal play. I'll probably lose. Here we go. I do like the Jazz, so I don't mind taking a bad team. So who do you like today? Against the Clippers? Listen, they're bad. Really want to lay 13 with the Clippers, though? Gas station sushi. Essential offshore books that you need for shopping online. I mean, obviously, you use Penny, Jazz. But what do people use? So, what do they use? Bet365, bookmaker. People don't. The average person, yes, isn't going to look to go offshore, right? They enjoy the FanDuels and DraftKings and the same game parlays because that's what they're embedded in their heads with every day on the commercials. They're not going to look offshore. For me, offshore, what I look for, I listen. I need lines ahead of time. I want the earliest lines up possible. And I'll go in and try to grind out a couple winners on the overnights. Michael B. Lex says left church, keeping it holy with the E. Lex with the parlay, the parlay. Like it'll be crazy bounce back day 7-2. There you go, whiskey. First half, Florida whiskey first half, Michigan, Alabama State money line. That's a nice one for you. Houston, Johnny's, Boise, Colorado State. They look pretty good. Lex says Red Wings and the Stars on the ice plus money. What happened to this Red Wing team? They make a change. They win a bunch of games and they lose. They talk about a streaky bunch. I mean, the Red Wings are plus 110. That's not a whole lot of plus money, but I get it. You say plus money, I'm thinking you're taking one. You're taking the Ducks plus 150. Where's Chicago? Oh, Dallas Stars. Why do I think Chicago Blackhawks? I'm thinking bad teams. I'm thinking. And 125 on the road for Dallas. Okay, I could do that. Actually, I'd rather just take like the Rangers at home plus 150. If I'm taking Detroit. Detroit's just, I don't know. Yale for Lex. Tennessee first half. All hell yeah. A lot of Yale love here. College basketball team, Mike likes the Gators. It was 2.5. It was 4.5. Neutral and 4.5 should be closer to a pick 'em. Both of those games, total blowouts, right? It was 2.5 in the Swamp. Gators won by 40. Tennessee in a revenge spot at home after an embarrassing loss. They're going to pump that up a little bit. That makes sense. But I think this line, it's gone up though, right? So here's the thing: when the line opens somewhere else and goes up, do you feel? You know what I'm saying, man? Because this didn't open at a 5. This was not an opening. Let's see here. All right, this was a 3 on the opener? 3.5? Should be a good game. Tennessee's tough. Line time likes Cornell is a little doggy. I agree with Cornell. And UAB. Moneyline UAB, huh? I'm not against taking underdog money lines, but I want a little more than 150 line time. Considering UAB in Michigan again, dogs. John Lim, how are you? Hard to back a JC when it's tanking. Larry didn't even play in the fourth quarter. I understand that, but let's go to how they've been. Even though they're tanking, I see a cover a 10.5 on the road to Memphis, covering 16 in Boston, covering 6 in Philly. You lost 5.5 against Toronto. You covered 5.5 Washington. Lost 10.5 Detroit. Win 7.5. Win 4. They are covering these numbers. They lost their last game. They were favored over, which was you take them as a favorite. So take that game out, and you got a 6-2 run of covering as a sizable dog. And I mean, this is the one they didn't cover. They were a 5.5 point dog in. So I mean, I'll take 13. I'll take 13. And do I like Minnesota? Yeah, I think Minnesota's a good team. Maybe they're thinking about the Pacers tomorrow. I'll take the points. Lex is in the house. Wine time. Look at this. He puts a wine glass in a clock. He's fancy. The Truth is in the house. He likes the under in the Michigan game. Akron Live plus 5.5 for 5 dimers. There you go. 5 dimes, Rory. God bless you. I'm going to watch it. I mean, I'm not even watching games yesterday. Going live. Good morning from the Philippines. It's midnight here. I don't know. That's why I always say good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. It's midnight in the Philippines. You're out in it's basically Monday. It's basically St. Patrick's Day for you over there. It was an autocorrect. I kept it holy. Keep it holy with the Hickster. I got it. All right. Brooklyn first quarter's been hand, says John. It's almost time I have to kind of flip into a little basket NBA for Monday and Tuesday this week because there's limited college basketball. So I do have to brush up on some NBA action. First quarter love here at home against – well, I had the Nets yesterday, so I can do that again. I thought about using the Nets again today plus the 6 there, John. Dealing offshore can be a pain in the butt. You have to do in crypto if you're going to use them. Some do crypto. Some. I have one that I've been talking to. I don't know. I'm not a crypto guy. But Mavericks in the NBA. I'm all for the Mavericks. Now, don't want them laying touchdowns at home. I prefer them in the dog roll, Rory. Right? I mean, the Sixers are terrible. The Mavericks, to me, are a team that's like, hey, you trade our guy, our other guy gets hurt. Let's show you that we got some pride in ourselves. But as much as I don't like them laying points, you look at this number and be like, oosh. Can you take it with the Sixers? I'm almost with you here. It's like too many where you had to take Dallas. Like, no way they could cover that number. Well, let's take them. So I agree. Locked in on Polo Banchero over 24.5 points. A little player prop from our guy, Stop GL. Max Christie unders. If you say so, I don't know. I've not followed NBA this year, John. You see how I am here in the chat with it, 44-33. Even site-wise, 24-17, even less games I've bet. So this, I can't help you right now. Guess Susie holds some Bitcoin. Not a Bitcoin. Gators by double digits, say Rory's thinking it's a rout for Florida. They look good. Duke with the win will be the probably number 1 overall seed. I think you got to put Florida as a 2 over Auburn right now. Auburn shot 34, right? We said yesterday. Want to take an Auburn team? You get Tennessee here in the video. Not playing well. I have a 12. I think I have a 12-1 somewhere with these guys. Maybe it's a 10-1. I got to find where it is. I don't even know what site it's on. I have to go hunting. Where the heck did it go? Where is it? I don't even know. I have some PPHs I got to check through. George Mason, VCU over. I like the under Ninja. Good to see the Ninja in the house. Open bets. What is this one here? A lot of totals. A lot of baseball stuff. Not in this one here. Where the heck is it? I don't even know. Cornell +3 first half. Okay. Well, yeah, because they're, I think, 6 for the game. But I like Cornell either way. They're 1-10. Guess Susie says thank you. Or Mike says thank you to Guess Susie. Tennessee but Auburn because Auburn won't make the Sweet 16. Overrated. You think they're overrated? If you think that's fine. Who's not overrated? I think Florida's a good team. I mean, I think Duke is a good team. Now, they need to be 100% to be the best team. I can't wait to see these brackets. Well, if you're on the Sean Higgs YouTube, Gio, you probably saw that. 76ers are terrible. Maurice is in the house. Bruh. What's up, Lex? What's the bruh for? Gators Whiskey OKC against the Bucks for our guy Maurice. Good to see you. Hope you had a good Saturday, Maurice. I kind of like the Bucks early, first quarter, first half. Bucks got embarrassed by 30 last time they played the Thunder. Third game at home. I almost want to say take the over here. Why do I think it's going to be an over game? When it says crypto's best way to pay out would be $1,500 on Monday in crypto. Made an extra $20 because the market went up. Crypto. Auburn have a huge problem. They might have the best player in the country who cannot make his free throws. He should have won the game and Broom choked at the line. No. Don't get me started on free throws. Auburn peaked too early, tough schedule, worn down. Yeah, but sometimes I think when you get knocked out, say if they would have lost in the first round of the SEC tournament, people would have been down on them. I'd be looking to buy them. Like, you know what? We're off for 5-6 days. Let's recharge a little bit. It could help some teams. It can help some teams, I think. Because when you come in on 17, 18-game winning streaks, 15-game winning streaks, right? You're going through a tournament and winning 6 games or whatever the heck. You've already been playing well down the stretch. It's tough. It's tough. You go right and Brother Higgs is going left on again. Which game was that? 16-11, Big Red, first half. Our guy Rod. Is that what we got here in the basketball? I mean, here we go. 10 minutes to go in the first here, Joe. 18-13. Rod's been good. He's been on a heater. And he had Cornell again the last 2 days. Last 2 days of Cornell here. Let's see here. Where's my live? Where's my in-game live for this? I'll pull that up. And Colorado State to win the Mountain West. I think Florida in the contest too. You're not even close, Maurice. Because you didn't put in a bunch of games. Let's see. Maurice, you had Grand Canyon's 2 points, Colorado State's 4 points. That's it. Nobody in the Big East. Nobody in the A-10. You got Florida and Memphis. You got Miami. You got 6. But the leaders are already in double digits. They're up to 10, 12 points. Auburn did not need to win. No, they did not. That's why I kind of like Tennessee. I was like, these guys have struggled down the stretch here, whether they're tired or whatever the case may be. And maybe just you get a little tired. You're playing some good teams. You get picked off here and there. You need a little reprieve, a little breather. I'm not looking to go against them again. Is this line going to be 17 in the first round? I have no idea who to even play. I mean, I don't go to bracket matrix and look at, hey, let's see what the matchups are. I'll wait till they come out and be that. Like Mrs. Maurice, it's the only way to deal with these offshores. That's going to take weeks. See, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have problems. Yeah, it's on the page. I got Florida 1,300 natty. I like it 13-1 there. Duke Celtics championship parlay at 1150. It's you're alive there. Although I do think it's the Thunder. I do think it's the Thunder to lose. I'm off to the final day of the NHC. Good to see you, Sushi. Then you can alt reads on the 15 and it cashes, says Geo. Alt. Oh, 20-18 now. It's done. Whatever. We need the points. I love to see statistics on a conference tournament winners doing the tournament, especially top seeds. Does it help or hurt them? Yeah, good question, right? I mean, they're always going to be the one seeds, right? So let's be honest. You win whoever, Michigan State, Purdue, Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, whoever is a one seed, Auburn, Florida. I'm just throwing out the schools who are, you're a one seed out of those tournaments. Usually got a decent matchup in the 116 game. You're basically assured of a trip to the Sweet 16 against an 8-9 most of the time. But how many one seeds? How many all one seed Final Fours have we had? Had Cornell in the first half yesterday. All right, nice win. Gators playing for the one seed. I agree. A lot of underdogs covered this week in these tournaments. I know for next year to take the 8.5 or above versus a team that's already in the tournament. Yeah, for sure, probably right there. I've had mixed. I've had dogs. I've had faves, and they both doesn't make a difference where I go. I've just picked the wrong games. Okay, he's too young experience. That was last year's squad. That was last year's. Last year they were young experience. This year they got that experience from losing last year. Could they have the best guy in the game in SGA? I mean, they're the talent. The roster is deep. They played last year. They lost. I don't know. And honestly, I think the Cavaliers might take out the Celtics. I like the Cavs to come out of the East. We're going to do one bet today in a parlay. Cornell +6, Florida -4, and Whiskey -2. A 3-team parlay. Well, we'll see how that goes. Cornell's tied up here in the first. I just need the under to cash here. I've had a bad March. I mean, listen, it's not bad. I should say it's bad, but you lose a game, day is not good. Today's a good day to take long shots with Irish names in NASCAR. Rory says, peace, I'm out of here. I'm taking my 3-teamer. I'm rolling out. Like I said, Rory, you're in it to win it in the contest. You're sitting right now, Rory. Are you still here at 11:27? You're sitting with 9 points, but you have VCU, Florida, Memphis, and Wisconsin. So, listen, if Whiskey wins, you pretty much assure yourself of a victory. The truth can catch you. And Mike Harmon needs you to lose Memphis and Wisconsin to tie you, I think. 'Cause he's got 12 wins, but you both have VCU and Florida. So he's got a 3-point lead on you right now. So if everything plans out, you win. If Whiskey takes care of business, Rory is the winner. Need another star. I don't know. I think you got some stars on that team. It's not Jordan Pippen, but you got enough guys who I think could help out here. I think you got guys here. I think it's good enough. Because you have the one guy who could, like he did yesterday, he can go 40 and just fill it up, and you got your kind of your scrapers in the middle there with Harnstein and Holmgren doing a lot of work, double stuff like that. I don't know. I like that. I like the Thunder. Thunder best team for sure. Says Mikey B. Celtics have the experience. I don't believe in the cast, but hard to know until we get closer. You see who's healthy. Yes. That's the key with this NBA. Yep. Donate it to a T2T foundation. No, we can do what you want. I gotta see who wins tonight. We'll take care of that. It'll all be over. It'll all be over this afternoon. 6 by the time we run in to do the conference tournament show. All right. Let's roll on out of here on a Sunday. We'll do a bracket show after the games are up, lines are up, your bets are in. I'll be back. Tennessee, Michigan for me in college hoops. The Jazz in the NBA. Nothing but action on a Sunday. We'll take the Jazz here. Back tonight. Put the notification bells on YouTube's Picks, Parlays, Winners, Whiners, Sean Higgs. I will see you tonight at some time. Don't know when. Yeah, see when all the probably the lines will come up sometime. A lot of times during the show they come up, so we'll figure it out. Like me, have a good one. I'm out of here.